Yeah, it was good, fam. Welcome back to another video. So if you've been following my channel around the past 2 years, I would say so, you would know that I used to have a series that I did called Drawing Every Day for 30 Days. And you would know that I only did 3 episodes before eventually giving up on it. Now, the reason that I ended up giving up on it was just because, things came in the way and I was very inconsistent at the time. So I didn't continue it. And recently, about 2 months ago, I got a comment asking me to come back. And I've always wanted to come back to the series because I love art and I've always wanted to get better at it. I'm just dookie. So seeing that comment had me like, damn, maybe people do want to see this. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start this back up. I just didn't know when I was gonna start it back up. But recently, PewDiePie just finished his Drawing Every Day for 100 days. And it was amazing seeing his progress going from something that he couldn't bear looking at to now being happy with his art. I was like, damn, I want that to be me. He's just like me. We went from ass to good, except I haven't even got my progress yet. I'm still ass at this point. So I'm like, you know what? It's my turn. It's my turn to have a glow up in the art field. So I decided, you know what? Let's bring this back up. A new month started. It's a new year. We may as well. So in the original series, you would know that I drew Telepurte, one of his characters, Nila. And I decided for this reboot, let's do it all over again. So we're gonna draw Nila again, specifically from the animation All in All, I'm Happy. It's number 113 of his animation Every Day for a Year. And that's what we're gonna do. And I'm drawing this on an iPad Pro 13-inch, the 2018 version, which I believe that is 3rd gen. And we're going to be using the app Art Studio Pro. I do have other apps, and I would like to mess with a bunch of other apps and maybe different hardware in the series, just because, to change it up a little bit. But let me know if y'all want to see that and if that's interesting to you. So hopefully during the series, I can go from drawing like this to drawing like this. And with that, thanks for watching. Let's get into it. As you see, when I do my stuff, I don't use reference guides or anything. I kind of just go based off the image. And I generally prefer working like this because I guess it puts some sort of stress, I guess is the best way to explain it. Like stress on me as a artist to just get good with drawing without references, because I don't want to always overly rely on references. And I know references are really good. I know some people benefit from them a lot. I'm not one who particularly amazingly benefits from references. Like reference poses and stuff, that's different, but I'm talking about this, the guides where you draw the face like this, and then eye here, and then nose, and then this is when you can do the jaw line and shit. I'm not one who particularly benefits from that. I couldn't tell you why. I've always been just a free roam artist, I guess you could say. And I'm not downplaying anybody who doesn't do how I do it. It's just, this is just how I've always done my things, and I've never really put much thought into why I do this. I do things the way I do. It just is. But yeah, it's as simple as that. It just is the way that I do things, and I don't question it. I do draw big, however, as you can see, the face is huge, and I don't know why I do this. I have some supernatural ability where I just zoom shit in, and I fill in the details there, then make it small and continue work. I don't know why I do this, but it is how I do things, and yeah. So one thing I will like to say as I'm doing this, one thing I would like to do is to I'm over here trying to draw and talk at the same time, but since I'm not I don't really talk while doing this. Yeah, this nose looks pretty awful so far. Yeah, that nose is huge. She got a schnozzle on her. One thing that I would like to do is to have like a draw along session where like maybe not that with extreme or something, but maybe, I don't know, be like be a full course video, not a full course video, but like a full video with no editing or time lapse or nothing, and just be like, we both draw something together, like obviously mimicking another person's art style to see if we can, or just trying to draw another person's picture as well as we can at the same time, so we can both compare our things together, But yeah, that, I don't know, interesting concept. Not sure if I'd do it, but I think it would be quite interesting to do that at some point. Don't know when, but I think it would be pretty cool. But as I said before, it's a learning process. It is what it is. If it doesn't look great at the end of the day, that's fine, as I'm still learning. As long as I'm learning and having fun, it's not too big a deal. See, and that's another thing too, which is why I really like doing these mimicking studies, is that you can, in my opinion, you can more easily identify where you went wrong, because all you gotta do is just look at the image you're referencing and then look at your own drawing, and then from there you can deduce where the problem was. Like, for example, I noticed that the tip of her hair is corresponding near to where her eye is at, but originally I had it like right there, and so because of that I can make the adjustments to make it look more similar, more in line with the original drawing. And like, I'm sure like the ear is a little messed up, and same with the chin, but being able to identify those issues even really late into the drawing, it's still a net benefit, because that's something that you could help not happen in the future. So why did I erase the eye? The eye was actually fine. I did that for no reason. I was just blabbering. I was just yapping. I'm still not very much enjoying how this is looking, like, at all. It's like, I know I said earlier, it is what it is, but when you already have like drawn before and it's taking you longer than it really should to do certain things, it just irks you in the wrong way. It's something that eats at your soul and bothers the fuck out of you, because it's like, why is this taking so hard? Why does it feel like this is something I've done so much, and yet I'm doing doo-doo right now, and I don't understand. And yeah, that is the feeling I'm getting right now. It's really annoying. But like I said earlier, it is what it is. Didn't mean to burp right there, but it is what it is. You just gotta, deal with it, move on, make changes where you can, and yeah. So I'm gonna keep this eye as is. I'm not fully happy with the eye, but I don't even know what happened right there. I'm not fully happy with the eye, but it gets my general point across. And even though it's not entirely accurate, I think I'm done messing with this joint right now. Because there's other parts of the drawing that need to be done. So we're gonna let it go for now. And you know, it's funny too, as I'm talking earlier about, oh yeah, you'll get, you know, you'll pick it up as you go on. If you knew how much I wanted to quit when I couldn't get the eye right in this drawing right now, my goodness, those feelings. I was about to be like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like, I want to stick with it, but my God, it's just like that one little thing. I could not get the mouth right, and that was super annoying. It was ridiculously annoying. I just want to take this time there, this time lapse, to talk about how my process of drawing things go. So, as I said earlier, I'm not really one to like use guides. I know I kept saying references, but guides is probably a better word. I'm not one to use guides because it, as weird as it sounds, I'm not one who wants to overly rely on having to use guides every single time to do things. I'm one of those people who kind of want to just do it by eye, and I know that's so backwards, but that's just how I work. For some reason, I'm someone who just goes right at it instead of like following the proper guidelines to get things done. And that's the same thing that goes with bodies. I'm not one who's gonna go and learn anatomy to learn how to do bodies correctly when I could just do it by ear, play everything by like how I visually think it looks. And I know there's some people who swear by this, and then there's probably others like me who don't care to learn anatomy. But I do urge that if you want to go into professional art to actually learn anatomy and actually do these things, I'm someone who's just doing this as a hobby. I just want to create fun little artworks. I want to make fun little fan works. And, you know, maybe at some point, maybe I will make a little comic or something. I don't know. But if you're actually wanting to go into this field, I think it is crucial to at least understand the fundamentals of like the human body and like facial structure and all that stuff. Don't try to half-ass it. How does that one quote go? Don't half-ass something, full-ass something. It's a bit of a corny quote, but there's some truth to it. So that's just how I work, and I just want to bring you to my mind. Maybe at some point, look, if y'all want me to learn anatomy, if y'all want me to go into the muscular structure, maybe I'll do it. But for the time being, I'm happy just going off by ear, by eye, by visually what I like. That's how I learned everything that I did. That's how I learned video editing. That's how I learned graphic design. I just played it by ear. I just did what I personally found pleasing, and I just kept learning from there. And then once I got more into it, that's when I eventually sought into looking at tutorials and guides and reference books and all of that. So yeah, I just wanted to interject this footage real quick and just talk about that. And yeah, let's get right back to it. We got booba time now. Can I do booba nice? Let's see. Let's see. So it comes out like this, and then whoop, ooh, I know how to do booba, but you know, she's laying down, so they're gonna be on her sides more. They won't be perky and straight. They'll be slopping onto the sides. Slopping sounds like an awful term to use, but you know what I mean. I hope. They'll be sitting on the sides looking pretty. It's the simplest things. Like, it's a curve. Why am I having so much trouble with a curve? It's a curve. See, because that looks like too flat. Oh my God, I'm hurting mentally. My mental is not great to be dealing with this. No. I mean, to be fair, thing like it doesn't go down this much, but I'm just trying to get the general curve, you know? And just drawing it to the end just feels like the thing to do, because it cuts off at a shirt. This is the part that I should be a master at. This is what we love. We love this, but I'm in pain. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it doesn't, you can't really see like the, I guess, the depth of it because, you know, it's just black and yellow and I didn't color anything in other than her eye. But that's pretty much the final drawing because there wasn't much to it. Let me go ahead and save that. But yeah, that's pretty much the final drawing right there. And yeah, that concludes day one pretty much, and it took just under 2 hours, an hour 52. And so if I come over here, let's go ahead and export the video. So yeah, that is it pretty much. That is the end of the first episode of Drawing Every Day for 30 Days. Our subject today was Telepurte's character Neela. It was part of his animation. All in all, I'm happy. Number 113 of his Drawing Every Day for a Year series. Animating every day for a year. And I don't think I'm not, obviously not perfect, but I don't think I'm too fully off. I still think I captured her essence in a way, not perfectly 100% of course, but good enough to the point where if someone saw that, or if Telepurte saw it, he could be like, oh, maybe that's one of my little sketches that I did in like 3 minutes when I was thinking of an idea for the animation. My 2-hour drawing session is someone's sketch. But yeah, that's the video. So if you like it, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you have any suggestions of what you would want me to draw next, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. If not, I'll pick whatever I want and we'll keep it going. So yeah, thank you for watching this far. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video whenever I get to it. Deuce.